Okay, everyone, I am here in a new tool called Wispr Flow, which you might have seen popping up around social media. And there's a lot of hype going around Wispr Flow at the moment. So I absolutely love it. And I thought I'd jump in and show you a few little things that we can do. So you set up your Wispr Flow on your desktop and in your phone. So I've got Android apps, they've got iPhone apps as well. And it's really quite a handy little tool. And they've got a basic account, which means everyone can get started with a basic account. But I'm going to give you a link today that will allow you to jump in and start a pro trial and start to engage with it that way. You've got the opportunity in here to do a little bit of settings with your dictionary. So if there's any words that you say quite often, so I know ours will never get Enever group, so we'll add that in there. We'll add Enever in. There's some other things we might add in here, like Linda Reed-Enever, just to make sure that it gets the words that it needs to have a look. So it's already in my personal dictionary because it's my name. So let's see if we need to add Reed-Enever. And there we go. And then we've got some other dictionaries in here. You can add some things in over time. So you can add more words in and more things to personalize it along the way from there. Then you've got your text style over here. So you can jump in here and make it sound more like you. So you go through your start personalization and you choose the things here. Now I've done this on my mobile, but I'm going to come through and do it here with you guys on the desktop as well so you can see what it is. So you've got caps and punctuation. So you're going to do caps. Do you want a little bit more casual, a little bit less punctuation, or do you want it to be very casual with no caps at all? I found the formal was a bit too formal for me this morning, so we're going into casual, and that's going to help me here. Okay, how do I write our work messages? So are we writing our work messages a little formally? Do we want all the punctuation? Most probably for me. Or do we want to go casual or excited? I'm most probably excited. You know, I love an exclamation mark. How do I write my emails? Definitely excited. Love an exclamation mark. How do I tend to write other apps? Most probably excited there as well. So you can go in there and personalize your style. And then you've got the opportunity in here. You've got work messages again, come back to email if you need to, other things, and then the personal message as well. So my personal messages are casual. My work messages are most probably excited. My email's excited. And then the other excited. Now you've got an auto cleanup in here, which cleans up the filler words like grammar, ums and ahs, those sorts of things. I found light's fine, but if you want to make sure that it's a little bit more concise, you can go with the medium version as well. But I think light to begin with is a really good space to be. Okay, then you've got the opportunity that you can go into any transformation, so it can polish things. Haven't had a full play in here, but it's really cool. And then you've got your insights. So how many words per minute, what fixes were made by Flow, and what streaks are they? So I've been playing with this, dictating blog posts and doing all those sorts of things. Haven't seen the stats match up from mobile here on the desktop yet. It's a new tool. So we give it time and we allow it to be able to jump in there and do things. So that's our home. So if we were here and we were going to be browsing social media, which I do quite a bit, we might jump into my personal profile for a second, and I'm finding a post that I might want to engage with. So let's go to business for that sake. And I'm going to show you how Wispr works. Now on your phone, you'll see a little speech bubble. On here, you can even see I've got a post in BBB about this. On desktop here, you will see the opportunity for you to be able to hit some command keys. So as you set it up, it will tell you what it is. So I'm going to go to the wins post in BBB for a minute. I'm going to hit the command keys here. So I'm going to go Control Start. Wispr Flow is now engaged and I need to hold it down. It's writing my post and I'm able to say my way, yay, is I found Wispr Flow in addition to having a launch night last night for the marketing tree method. I let go of the keys and there it goes. So basically you can see that it copied everything that I popped in there. It's writing my post. So I can say my yay. And it was a little bit not there, but there we go. It's not too bad. My yay. And then we go. We can pop that into the yay thread. So there's a social post done. If you're like me, you love to talk out responses when you're responding to someone else's post in social media and those sorts of things that you want to give a longer response. This has been really handy. I've been using it on mobile all morning to be a little bit more active. And for those of you who know that I've dislocated my shoulder, got frozen shoulder, this is so much better than typing on the mobile. Okay, what else can we do? We can jump in to things like emails and we can send an email. So we can hit the compose button over here and I'll show you in the email. And then I think that's most probably enough for this little tutorial. We can show you more about Wispr Flow down the track. So all I got to do here is hit the subject line. I hit the control Windows key. It'll be a control command and I start talking and then I can let go. So I'm writing more than what I need to in the subject line here, but let's jump in there and just say Wispr Flow is amazing. Give it a try. And there we go. And I'm going to type the body of my email here and I'm going to send this off to a few of my clients in a little while. Hey everyone, I have found Wispr Flow and it is a great tool. And you know me, I love playing with my tools. New line. If you've been looking for a tool that can keep your voice and create blog posts, this one's worth a try. They've got a free account and a pro account, and I've got a link here that will allow you to set up and play with pro for a little while. So why don't you jump in and give it a try? New line. Here's the link. 15-day pro trial, get started, have a little bit of fun. If you don't like it, stay with basic. If you love it, then you can jump into pro. I look forward to seeing you in there. I've saved so much time today. Okay, so I've been able to tell it where it's new line. It's got a couple of things here that we most probably need to catch up with, but it's not too bad. And I'm going to pop in here, pop in a link, and then I can send it off to everyone. So if you get an email from me, give it a go, guys. If you've seen the video and you like it, jump in and get started and have a play with it. Wispr Flow is going to be a tool I think is going to stay in my marketer's toolkit for quite a while.